Are we heading to the next Great Depression? How we can prepare right now, and is there any stock to buy right now in the overall stock market? So for now, stay with me, and in this video we will be talking about this, and we will answer that few questions will be very important out this time. Hello subscriber, welcome back to another video. In this video we will be talking about overall stock market and overall bear market. If you look at Dow Jones in this picture, you can see that in last few days it drops almost 10%, which is a lot of, which is very much in just few days. So maybe some of us will think I'm joking, maybe you are joking, but overall if you think about this market, this is the right now real deal, and this is the last few days it's been the worst since 2019, since last year, and this is now a really big deal, and it is the question is we are now heading to the next recession, or it was just a temporary situation. So we have a quick look at Dow Jones graph, and we now can see a quick look at the Nasdaq Tech Stocks Index. So let's have a quick look at the chart, and you can see as well on Dow Jones chart that Nasdaq, it's of course or as well on the last few days almost 10% as well, and I have to mention that the Nasdaq on the bull market is up very much, and on the bear market of course is down the most of all American indexes. S&P 500 is of course down a lot, it's about 10% like Nasdaq or Dow Jones, and this is the overall situation on America, which impacted coronavirus, trading, American-China wars and others. And for now, I will really appreciate if you just give me one big smash on the like button and support this channel, and I will really appreciate it, and you will not cost nothing for doing it. So overall market on the US is not something good, but overall situation is global, and we now will see a quick look at the FTSE of index of United Kingdom. So if you look at the chart, FTSE is of course down 10%, just like Nasdaq, just like Dow Jones and others, and this market situation is overall and it's global. So it is almost the same things on the DAX, one of the great indexes in Europe and single biggest index in Germany. It is almost 10% down, and same like FTSE index. And now for the last is Asia market, and we now will have a quick look at some of the great Asia indexes. Hang Seng is one of the biggest China indexes. So overall situation in Hang Seng is a little bit different because it's dropped almost 10% a few weeks ago, but then recover. But after that, almost same like Dow Jones, like Nasdaq, DAX and others, it is down almost 10%. So the last one or list is famous Nikkei 225. It's the same situation, down 10%, and things do not look to go better. So stock fell sharply on Monday, with Dow Jones Industrial average losses reaching 1,000 points. The number of coronavirus cases outside China surged, stoking fears of a prolonged global economic slowdown from the virus spreading. It was the biggest percentage drop for S&P 500 since October 2018, and it was the biggest Dow point drop since February 2018. The Dow and S&P 500 also gave up their gains for 2020. The second largest economy in the world is completely shut down. People aren't totally priced that in, said Larry Benedict, CEO of the Opportunities Traded, adding 10% to 50% correction in stock may be starting. He also said some parts of the market, particularly large cap tech stocks, appear to be overloaded. It seems like there is much more to come. So for now it seems like Dow Jones dropped very much, but if you have a quick look at the chart, you can see that that Dow Jones nearly just gave gains of 2020. So that's not some of the year low, the 2 years low, 5 years low. It is something like 2 months low. So in this case, that situation do not look that bad. It's just 2 months low, and late in this year we will see that coronavirus, China trade war, China-US trade war, or something like this will affect more on overall global market, or it will be just temporary. So these things just have to happen now or in the future, because overall market was so overextended that PA ratio was something very high for us. For someone of us who does not know what is PA ratio, it is price by stock divided by earnings by stock, and price just in last few months go extremely high, and earnings stay unchanged. So earnings just can go up so much, because when some stock go up like 10, 20, 30% in last few months, and earning can follow it, because to increase earning, company have to increase their sales for 20-30% in a few months. This is for big company very unrealistic. So question is now, is there any value of the stocks market? And late in this video I will talk about them. I will mention 3 or 4 stock which I see value, and I will mention one that I personally hold position. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first one, I will mention Facebook. This company has very much good value, very much revenue and asset on this balance sheet, and every time when this company drop below 200, it is quite a good deal to buy, but I will not buy it yet, and I will see in last few months or weeks how overall situation will become, and how this overall market situation will occur. The second of our list is CCL. It is the Carnival. This is the cruise company of in America, and I personally hold position in this company, and I have to mention that I think I go in a little bit too early in the Monday. I confess I should wait a little bit to see what will be situation in overall market, and I have to say that I will wait a little bit, and as you can see on the chart, this company just continue to drop up, drop down, but this is the phenomenal company with very hard to compete against, because you will need cruise for what the $1 billion to just go into this kind of branch, and also dividend yield is really high, and this is just a very good deal for the long term. And the last stocks on our list is iRobot. This is very good stocks with very good P/E ratio, and if you can see on the chart, this is a very good P/E ratio and a good opportunity to buy, to maybe in the long term get some phenomenal gains. So let's conclude overall market situation on today. So this time it's a little bit tricky, and in my opinion I will wait a little bit more for few weeks to see what will be happen, because in a very long time stock market have been very bullish, and this situation just have to occur, and it was just a matter of time. So I will give stock market a little bit more time. This a little bit more time and see what will happen. So you have to know that in bull market, bear market does not matter. You will always can make money. So in my opinion, you just have to look for a company with a good business model and with long-term potential, because things like that with coronavirus will occur every few years, and does not matter in the long term. So you just have to find a very good company and stock with overall good potential, like Coca-Cola, like Apple, like Carnival and others. So that was all for this video. Let me know in the comment below what is your opinion about these stocks. Also give me one big smash on the like button and subscribe to this channel, because it is very much free and useful. And as always, I'm thanking you for watching, and have a good rest of the day. Enjoy!